Good afternoon, Southside ISD families. We're here with another segment of our Facebook Live to let you know about all of the great things that are happening in Southside ISD. We're going to talk about a really exciting program that's available at our high school today, and we have a great presentation from the teacher, Melissa Arredondo. She's going to talk to us about law enforcement and forensic science, which is offered at our high school. This is a great opportunity for our students to participate in her program and take her classes to have a possible career in policing, security, or even a stepping stone into applying for law school. Thank you, Melissa.
Hi, my name is Melissa Arredondo. I teach law enforcement here at Southside High School. And I come with 13 years of law enforcement experience, and I've been a certified teacher for, this is my 5th year here at Southside High School. So if you come into my classroom here, law enforcement, under the CTE program at Southside High School, you will leave my program with Stop the Bleed training, CERT training, which is Community Emergency Response training through the Bexar County, and also your senior year, you will be certified in Level 2 security. So if you're interested in being a security officer, you will be career ready and certified when you graduate. The after-school program that's tied to my law enforcement curriculum here at Southside High School is my CTSO, which is the Career Technical Organization for Students. And it's a group of law students who practice after school. It gives them experience, and we actually compete with the law students. It's a law post, and we compete with other schools pursuing law enforcement careers, where they are trained how to interact with police officers. They're trained on how to do felony stops, handcuffing, crisis intervention, domestic violence. They get all this training in my curriculum. We practice after school and we go compete. We have brought home some trophies in the past 4 years. We're looking forward to this 5th year and bringing home some more trophies. So when my seniors graduate, they are well qualified. They start off as freshmen, and then they stay with me for 4 years if they want to, and every year they'll learn more and advance more in the career in law enforcement. And that's the goal in my classroom. By the end of the year, 100% of my students, they will be qualified for a job in law enforcement. In my law enforcement curriculum, I'm really excited this year. In 2020, I began working with St. Mary's Law School. So my students, I do have students that want to pursue law. If you want to be a lawyer, if you want to find out how to become a defense attorney or prosecutor, this is also the class you want to take here at Southside High School. You can walk with me for 4 years here in high school. We have mock trials. And you can also work with St. Mary Law students, where we'll be able to have the opportunity. We do virtual mock trials now on Saturday, but when COVID goes away, we'll be able to work from their courtroom, learn from the law students there, and hopefully get your foot in the door there at St. Mary's Law School. This is a good curriculum, even if you don't want to go into law enforcement, even if you don't want to become a lawyer, you don't know yet what you want to do. This is a great class to come into at the high school, learn the laws, learn what will keep you out of jail, learn what will keep you out of trouble. I really am passionate about what I teach, and to me it's preventative policing. I feel like my job as a police officer in the community is great, but here I can actually teach you before you get involved with having to deal with the police in a negative manner. You'll learn how to, what police officers do, how to interact with them. So you learn about the amendments and the constitutional rights that you have. And I always encourage my students to go, and I always encourage my students that whatever you learn in my classroom, go home and share with your parents. I invite parents into my classroom. I invite parents to come and hear what we talk about. I always teach about how to resist drugs and violence. I taught that with the DARE program here at Southside Community, and I still stand behind that in my classroom. So if you want to learn these things, if you want to learn ways to be involved in the community, it's just a great opportunity. I look forward to having you in my classroom, and I hope to see you here at Southside High School in the law program.
Wow, I was excited to learn so much about what our students are able to do here at Southside High School, learning about the law enforcement, and a possible career in that field. Next, we're going to talk about our principals. This month is Principal Recognition Month nationally, and we have a brief slideshow to show you our principals and let you know just a little bit about each one of them. Be sure to thank a principal. Their jobs are hard and stressful, and every one of our Southside ISD principals has a heart of gold and loves our students. Southside ISD principals are the best. We want to use this time to say a special thank you to our amazing Southside ISD principals. The first principal we want to recognize is the principal of our Menchaca Early Childhood Center. Ms. Rebecca Herrera has been with the district for 3 years. She's an upbeat administrator who tries to keep her staff energized. She tries to keep us all moving, and she is always the one with the most positive attitude. Thank you for everything you do, Ms. Herrera. Our next principal we want to recognize is Ms. Thomasina Montagna. She's the principal at Freedom Elementary. Ms. Montagna brings a wealth of experience here to our district. She is very structured, and she likes to do exactly what is requested so that she can get ahead as much as possible. Sick or not, at work or not, Ms. Montagna gets the work done. We really want to thank her for her leadership and her leading her exemplary campus to great things. Ms. Elise Puente is another principal we want to recognize at Heritage Elementary. Ms. Puente is extremely competitive. Although she's a quiet leader, she's always leading the pack in all of our contests. She took Heritage to first place in the hallway decoration contest, and she is a hard worker that works late into the evening to get everything done for her campus, her staff, and the students that attend Heritage. Thank you, Ms. Puente. Ms. Brenda Gonzalez also has an amazing rapport with her students and staff. I can promise she knows the name of every child who walks into that building, and she knows something about them and their families. She's a hard worker and a team player and really helps with our leadership here in Southside ISD. Way to go, Ms. Gonzalez. Ms. Karen Feldman is our principal at Gallardo Elementary. Gallardo Elementary took second place in our hallway decoration contest and first place in one of our weekly attendance challenges. She's another one of our great leaders and takes the time to work closely with families, answer questions, and take care of all of the problems that happen on a regular basis. Thank you for everything you do, Ms. Feldman. Mr. Miguel Martel is our principal at Matthey Middle School. He is a great leader. He's always the first to jump into new initiatives and take a leadership role in showing the rest of us the way to go. Matthey's team is very competitive in academics and in athletics. Mr. Martel's innovative approach rubs off on his staff and causes the rest of the principals to step up and compete. Thank you, Mr. Martel, for all that you do for the students of Matthey Middle School. Mr. Joel Gaines is our principal of LaSoya Middle School. We're glad we now have 2 middle schools that are led by these competitive gentlemen. They really keep each other working hard to do the best for their kids. He's a quick leader and quick to compliment his staff and students. Mr. Gaines is the first to say that the LaSoya staff is the best staff in Southside ISD. Thank you for everything you do, Mr. Gaines. The leader of our high school is Ms. Demetria Santz. She is truly a competitor for our flagship campus. Ms. Santz works hard along with her entire team, and everyone agrees that she is the leader to be. She's an excellent rapport with her staff and with her students. Ms. Santz never steps back from a problem but leans in. We're so grateful to have Ms. Santz in our leadership position here in Southside ISD. Thank you to all of these principals, and to learn more about each of our campuses, you can visit southsideisd.org/schools to learn about each one of the campus principals and their goals for their campus. Next, we're going to talk about the reopening of our Southside ISD Health Clinic. I'm going to share with you a very brief video of an overview of the services that will be available. We'll be having a big kickoff and grand opening in November. We look forward to serving the students, teachers, staff, and families of the Southside community through our Southside ISD Health Clinic.
We at Wolvana take great pride in reopening your Medcare powered by Wolvana Southside Independent School District Clinic. Come on in.
Hello, I'm Dr. Salih Jafar, founder of Medcare Associates. We look forward to serving your community as well as all of our great Southside ISD faculty and staff for all your primary care needs.
Please look for our flyers all over campus or look us up on your Southside ISD website for more information. And stay tuned for our grand opening in November. We understand that you may be in need of our services sooner, so feel free to contact any of our existing Medcare locations for an in-person or telemedicine visit.
También hablamos español. Go Cardinals!
Thanks to everyone for tuning in. Please forward this information to people who may not know about it, and have a great week and happy Halloween.